India is now present on the moon. For India haters, it is quite difficult to digest this. Yes, sometimes it seems frustrating, but no matter what India achieves, no matter how many records Indians break, and no matter how much love India and Indians show to the world, mocking Indians using racist, xenophobic and abusive comments will probably never end. So, before I show you the abusive comments and reactions against India and ISRO, let's take a look at some reactions from Pakistan, China and Russia. To start with, do you remember this Pakistani man? He's the one who was mocking India's Chandrayaan-3 for its failure, and now it seems that the former Pakistan minister, Fawad Hussain, is saying something that sounds positive about Chandrayaan-3. I mean, he even described this as a historic moment for humankind. Quite surprising, right? As far as China is concerned, many Chinese media outlets attempted to downplay or overlook India's achievement. Some even chose to give this little or no coverage. The Chinese media outlet, The Global Times, in this tweet was seen congratulating ISRO. So why only a little coverage of the successful landing of India's Chandrayaan-3 in the Chinese media? Experts say that when India fails or achieves something that China has already achieved, many in China are more comfortable sharing that news. But when India defeats China or achieves something that China has not achieved, that news is often downplayed. Deep down, that reflects China's insecurities, nothing more. And here I must point out that India has become the first country to land a spacecraft in the moon's south polar region, and for many Chinese it can be too difficult to digest. As far as Russia is concerned, the Russian ambassador to India congratulated India using Hindi words, as you can see here, while adding that humanity's quest for space exploration takes a monumental leap forward. Kudos to the brilliant minds behind this remarkable feat. Besides that, Russia's state space corporation Roscosmos has extended its congratulations to their colleagues in India after they successfully landed a spacecraft on the moon's surface. As reported here, Putin also congratulated India, mentioning that the mission is an evidence of the impressive progress made by India in science and engineering. As far as India haters in the Western world, Pakistan and China are concerned, out of jealousy or frustration, they could only use words like gobber, cow dung, toilets and cow urine to abuse Indians, India and ISRO. Besides that, many netizens who suffer from Hinduphobia or have a lot of hatred for Indians release their venom all over the internet. Let me show you some examples. Read this comment. And then read this. Wow, India sends probe to moon to take pictures we saw over 70 years ago. What a waste of money. The country has a huge poverty problem, huge rape culture, and people defecating and urinating in the streets, bad public transport, and yet they find money for this stunt? And take a look at this one. I mean, I wouldn't even like to say those words. This is sick. And then this one, spreading fake news about the so-called aid. And now read this comment. Indians receiving Chinese government's help. How delusional can one be? And these ones about the so-called UK foreign aid to India. Even on my channel, I received so many abusive comments or comments that were ridiculing India. I mean, read these words. The moon is going to smell like curry. I mean, what's wrong with these people? To be honest, it would be a good idea to ignore the internet trolls and abusers, but the problem is that something must be done to help these people, to educate them, and to help them get rid of the twisted mentality. So yes, India haters, listen carefully. If you are claiming that India is the rape capital, watch this. If you are mocking India because of cow dung and cow urine, watch this. And if you are mocking India because of toilets, then please watch this and this. And finally, this video will explain to you why the so-called British aid to India is not what many British claim. So yes, watch these videos, educate yourself, and allow yourself to heal. India haters, your jealousy and hatred are only hurting or burning you within. India's rise and re-emergence is inevitable. Accept it now. See you again.